These are our biggest rivals. Got to come hard tonight.
Hello and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports this Tuesday evening. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Here's a look at what's coming up for Boston. On Thursday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against the Pacers in Indiana.
And you know, for that matchup with the Pistons, it's never easy taking the back end of a back-to-back. But they've been playing some great basketball of late. And when you're winning, back-to-backs feel a lot easier to handle.
And now Dallas' starting group. They've got Anthony. Otto Porter is out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Cody Zeller, and it's Irving in at the 2 spot. And for the Celtics, Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown, and it's Smooth in at the point guard position. This can be a time of the season when it's hard for players to keep their focus, Grant.
Oh, man, B.A., the buzz of a new season is behind you. The playoffs are a long way off. This is when a coach earns his keep, making sure his guys stay energized and focused.
Now here's Tatum. Smooth, the pass to Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Irving. Just 5 on the clock, Tyler. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Here's Porter. Back to Anthony. He shoots it. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper.
The closer the better for Anthony, as is the case for most guys. He just wants to drop that one in.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with the head coach for the Celtics. I asked Coach how they plan to defend Kyrie Irving. He laughed and said, that's top secret, but seriously, Irving's got those moves, the counter moves, the incredible finishing around the rim, and sometimes you just hope Kyrie has an off night. We'll see how locked in Kyrie is tonight, guys.
Allie, thank you. Now here's Irving. He played a great game against New Orleans. Oh, hey, how about
big
that?
Time right there. Big time.
Woo. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Anthony going up top. Don't let his size fool you, folks. Cole's got some hops.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. But Grant, as long as the Mavs have Luka Doncic, they'll be a contender in the West.
Yeah, no doubt. Luka is the special guy who can carry a team. He's an MVP candidate year in and year out, and Dallas is just very lucky to have him.
Here's Anthony, following the bucket by Boston. Pulls up, high post. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
Pass to Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Well, it's fun watching Irving share the ball. I mean, when he concentrates on running the offense, this team is really dangerous.
Here's Porzingis. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. From the high post. Yep, that one's good. Anthony's got 8 points.
Coming out hot. 4 out of 5. This could be a big game for him.
And the jam by Brown.
We've come to expect plays like that from Brown. He won't waste any opportunity to throw it down.
Mavericks trail by 7. Irving looking around. Screen by Zeller. Pulls it from the top of the key. And it's Irving missing.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Yep, count it. White's got his second bucket of the night.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Outside, Green. Green with a screen on White. Here's Irving. Boston pulls it in. This game against Dallas here, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, they won the title against this team just a few months back. And it's always fun to get an NBA Finals rematch.
2 great teams. This one should be competitive. The whole league will be keeping an eye on this one.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
And Boston calls time here. And some changes here for the Celtics. Bell, he's checked in for Porzingis. Hauser comes in for Jason Tatum. And Brandon Miller subbed in for White. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Smooth in their last game against the Jazz really lit up the floor. He picked up 38 points, and he also dished out plenty of assists, something we're used to seeing. He was such a difficult matchup in that one. We'll see how he follows it up tonight. Brian?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And so it's Dallas with it. The Celtics making their last shot. Goodwin, no good. Brown scanning the floor. Pass to Smooth. Miller on the wing. Connects from downtown.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Anthony outside. Boston with a rebound. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
And so it's Boston in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Great to have you with us. So both teams changing it up here. Here's Tyler. 38 points for him last game against the Jazz in Salt Lake City. To the wing on the left. Pass to Hauser from 17. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
On the court right now for the Mavericks, we've got Bogdan Bogdanovic, Chimezie Metu out there with Jordan McLaughlin, and it's Goodwin in a shooting guard. Tyler with the bucket. Tyler's got 11 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
First free throw is good. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Brandon Miller comes in for Holiday. Zeller's checked in for the Mavericks. Irving comes in for Bogdanovic. Good on both. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Celtics lead by 19. Here's Miller. Pure from three-point range. Miller's gotten his third basket of the night.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller's so quick off the catch.
On the wing, Irving. He's guarded by White. McLaughlin's shot is good. McLaughlin's got 4 points this quarter.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Got it.
Tell you what, Tatum using his length for positioning inside, able to operate well in the paint.
Irving, the pass to Zeller. To the middle. Pass to McLaughlin. Miller pulls it in. Boston's gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. Smooth pass to White. Here's Tyler. Here's Tatum, defended by Zeller. Miller on the wing. The three. And again, Boston with the triple.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Now here's Irving. No made baskets yet.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Here's Miller. 11 points in the game. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
Now here's Irving. He's currently averaging 26 points a game, a consistent threat. Can't connect from 14. Boston has gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far. And Boston calls time here. Porzingis has checked in for Boston, and Dallas making a change here. Tatum against Green. A nice shot by Tatum.
Tatum's got a nice jump shot. When he's in rhythm, You feel like he's going to make it every time he shoots it.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Irving against White. Left side Irving. Nifty move into the lane. No luck on that one.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And so it's Brandon Miller making highlights for the Celtics. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Boston Celtics.
I couldn't tell the difference between their second unit and the first. That's how top to bottom together they've been, man.
Yeah, the others are shining like stars. Bench points have put this team over the top tonight.
And how about we move it on over for a preview of who we might be seeing in the dunk contest this year.
Watch these guys from now into the contest. I bet they throw down some crazy in-game dunks that you've never seen before.
I feel like they've never chose you because they like their backboards so much.
That would be correct.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You got to like what we're seeing from Brandon Miller.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
The Mavericks shooting just 42% so far in the game. The two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then it's Derek White, and it's Smooth in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
And you know, when Porter first came into the league, he did not have this shot. Now he's a knockdown perimeter shooter.
Tatum passes to Smooth. Back to Tatum. Pass to White. Clock at 6. Over Irving. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
White, one of the things you like, he plays within himself. Never forces things offensively.
Anthony, the pass to Zeller. And he can't get that one. Good D by Porzingis.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebound, and you've certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Anthony, the pass to Green. Back to Anthony. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight. Boston has gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, it's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. Anthony. Outside for Green. Pass to Irving. Now here's Anthony. Second chance shot. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 12. And Anthony slams it in.
When Cole Anthony is hot like this, you just got to keep getting him the ball. I mean, he's capable of going on a major scoring run.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
An athletic forward who dunks it with style. He's showing off his dunking ability right there.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Anthony, the pass to Irving. Back to Anthony. Green up top, pass to Irving. 5 to shoot. There's the triple. Smooth, grabs the miss.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 14. Porter from outside. Porzingis grabs the board.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
A nice shot by Tatum.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Now here's White. 10 points for him. Takes it inside, and he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Anthony with it. Picked up by Tatum. Down low. Here's Zeller. And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Outside Irving. And he lobs it up. It's tipped and stolen by Porzingis. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Irving up top. He's guarded by White. Outside Irving. 6 to shoot. A step back shot. Boston pulls it in. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Fires away from way outside. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Boston Celtics ahead by a mile with a 38-point lead at the end of the period. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Boston's shooting almost 70% from the floor. Sensational. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. We've got Chimezie Metu. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Jordan McLaughlin. And it's De Silva in at the 4. Here's Tyler. And there's the rejection. There's Bogdanovic with the 3. Rebound Boston. Miller on the wing. Here's Hauser. Pass to Bell. From outside the arc. Sinks the tray. Bell's got his first 3 points of the game.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Outside Bogdanovic. They set a pick. All sorts of time. And the shot goes in.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Tyler. Pass to Hauser. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Outside Bogdanovich. The three-pointer off the mark. The Celtics have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Oh, got that one up quick.
And this is how composed Miller is. He doesn't let physical defense get to him.
The Mavericks have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's McLaughlin outside Bogdanovich. Off the mark there with a 3.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
And he drops the first. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, B.A. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
Booker, he's checked in for Bell. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Green up top, pass to Irving. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Irving, the pass to Green. Hauser grabs the board. The Celtics have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Here's Tyler. He's guarded by Anthony. Pass to Booker. Outside Holiday. Lets the 3 fly. Tyler with the bucket.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Anthony. To the inside. And Anthony slams it in.
This has been Anthony's night for sure. Everything going exactly right for him at the offensive end.
To the paint. Floats one up. There's the block. Holiday against Irving. Driving inside. And the basket is good.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Miller, the pass to Booker. Here's Tyler. There's the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Celtics.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this victory will put them at 36 wins on the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Smooth.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Now here's Porter. There's 37 seconds left in the game. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Count that bucket.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it. They've done it.
Now here's Zeller. Outside Porter. Pass to Irving. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday. Here's Tyler. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
The defense tightens up, so he adjusts. Nice play.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. So long, everybody.
That's what I'm talking about. MP got the job done tonight, as usual. I gotta get up early tomorrow to wait in line for some barbecue. No overtime tonight, okay?
Feeling you, MP.
Fans won't like it if we lose those guys on our home court.
Hey, and look at this. Fans are already pumped up, and the energy is visibly escalating outside of this venue. Welcome. Maybe. And how about we check the numbers for Cole Anthony?
And something has really clicked for him at the free throw line. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. A switch flips, and all of a sudden, you're locked in.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Smooth out there with White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. And for the Mavericks, Porter is out there with Draymond Green. Then it's Goodwin. Then it's Anthony. And it's De Silva in at the 5. And Greg, here we are, not yet halfway into the season. For players, has the wear and tear already set in?
It can. Sometimes it's the accumulation by the end of a season, but other times it's just a challenging stretch that can leave you reeling.
So Boston wins the tip. Right side Tatum. Pass to Tyler. Back to Tatum. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, when it comes to his jump shooting, Tatum is extremely efficient in catch-and-shoot situations.
Anthony kicks to Goodwin. Dallas moving it around. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist from Porter.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Pass to Tyler. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now, here's Goodwin. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Here's Anthony. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Solid from 3. Tatum is not shy about firing away.
So, Stan, we have a second-generation player in front of us, and next to us is Dad. Cole Anthony, he has his dad's gift, don't you think, for passing the ball?
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot more scoring gift than his dad had. You know, and the thing I love about what Cole has done, though, I respect so much, is he's accepted that role coming off the bench, and he's been such a great weapon for them.
Pass to Tyler. And he gets it to go.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
Now here's Anthony. His last outing, he had 18 points. Goodwin passes to Anthony. With some arc, Jason Tatum grabs the board. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And even when Tatum isn't the shooter, he's dangerous. He can set others up to finish the job.
Outside, Green. Back to Anthony. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. De Silva with the bucket.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Celtics leading by 5. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Smooth in the last game against the Mavericks got the job done. He scored 25 points, and as usual, he orchestrated the offense with superb passing. Just a fantastic night for him. The kind he wants to have every night, I'm sure. Guys?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the night. The first one falls, and the Mavericks making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Brandon Miller, he's checked in for the Celtics. Holiday comes in for White. Both free throws good from Tyler. And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build around those two guys.
Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And that's now 10 points for Smooth. Last game for the Mavericks, it was a loss to the Celtics in Boston.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
Yeah, and they got contributions from everyone in that game. The whole rotation got involved in the scoring.
Shot clock at 3. Anthony can't hit.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
And there's the bucket from Tatum. Tatum's got 10 points in the game.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. The shot, no good. Celtics leading by 13. Miller dishes to Tyler. The kick out to Holiday. To the left wing. Fires the 3. And he nails it. The three-pointer falls from Tyler. He's got 13.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And some changes here for the Celtics. Bell comes in for Porzingis, and Jaylen Brown subbed in for Drew Holiday. To end the run, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And it's important that Porter stays aggressive. When he does this, it helps force the D's hand.
It's his first trip to the line.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
And what you like about Porter, he can do a little bit of everything for you. Defend it, rebound it, space the floor, and he's unselfish.
Drills the three-pointer.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Bogdanovich with it. Here's Merrill. Wow, huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
And so it's Boston. With a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up, they're ahead 16 points. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we'll be right back after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
They've got Metu. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Otto Porter Jr. Then it's Sam Merrill. And it's McLaughlin in at the point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Miller, no luck. Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think, first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks. We are going to try to protect the paint and make sure we're not giving away layups. And we didn't want to foul unnecessarily and give away free throws.
Now here is Holiday. No scoring in this one. And it's Miller with the jam.
Oh, easy money for Miller. He just generates offense.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's McLaughlin. Porter, a screen on Holiday. McLaughlin. That three off the mark. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Boston. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. Now, here is Miller. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Here's Bell. It's rebounded by Dallas. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to McLaughlin. Now Merrill. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. Clock at 4. Fires away from way outside. Rebounded by Bell. Last game for the Mavericks, it was a loss to the Celtics. Here's Brown. The rebound by Merrill. Mavericks trail by 18. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. McLaughlin, the pass to Merrill. Here's Metu. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Outside Holiday. Pass to Brown. For the three. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time.
There's 1:40 left here in the second.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Look, you can't give Tatum three-point looks from anywhere. He's so efficient from range.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. The 29th pick overall in 2017. He's come a long way. Kevin, those chips are still there.
You're so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Pass to Anthony. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Booker.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Shots good by Miller.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
Now Green. Porter outside. Booker pulls it in. Here's White. And the layup is good. White's got his first bucket in this one.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Celtics out in front, running away with it. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center.
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the Dallas Mavericks.
They're getting destroyed inside. I'm pretty sure even Kenny could get a layup on them right now.
Shaq, I'd get a layup on you every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, my pick and roll game was just phenomenal.
And now, unfortunately, we have to talk about injuries. This team not at full strength.
And the fact that Irving's on the sideline is going to make it hard for them. He lightens up his teammates' load with his prolific scoring, dynamic playmaking, and it's not fun for the fans. Kyrie is prime-time entertainment.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Smooth.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
On the court for the Celtics, the post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And it's Tyler in at the point. Tatum on the wing, launches a 3. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Well, just another night in the office for Jason Tatum. We've come to expect big games from him. He is that special.
Porter with the screen for Green. Anthony with it, now guarded by Porzingis. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the NBA, right or wrong, Stan, has been called a copycat league before. If something works, it catches on quick. Is that a fair statement?
Well, I think it is to some degree, Kevin. Certainly, we all watch each other and learn from each other, and you're always looking to see what someone else does in their system that would fit into what you do, but you can never fully copy another team because the personnel is different.
Yeah, every roster's different, isn't it? And you've got to tailor things you want to do with what you've got.
That's exactly right. So if my personnel's not the same as yours, I might be able to take a little bit of what you do, but I can't take it wholesale.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates, is a big part of it. Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Porzingis is doubled. Pass to Tyler. The kick out to Tatum. Drops in the tray. Tatum's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Celtics. Here's Anthony. 12 points for him. Outside, Green. Porter, a screen on Tatum. Goodwin with it. Just his first attempt. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in this game. Boston has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's Tyler, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
And White kicks to Tyler. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
The Mavericks have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. A very slow start offensively. Anthony can't hit.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most 7-footers.
Back to Anthony. A minute 50 left here in the third quarter. Trying to end the drought. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
.127 left in the third quarter of the game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
That one goes. Count it. Anthony's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, Anthony is a talented scorer. He understands how to capitalize when he's near the rim.
Good work there as it goes. And that's now 25 points for Smooth.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Anthony kicks to Goodwin. Back to Anthony. Pass to Green. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And Anthony gets it to go.
Well, for shooters, it's all about flow and rhythm. Right now, it's all clicking for Cole Anthony.
And again, it's Boston converting.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Mavericks. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. De Silva, and he banks in the layup. De Silva's got 5 now.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
Here's Brown, and the shot goes down.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Anthony looking it over. With 4 seconds on the clock, Anthony missing again.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Boston on top, running away with this one. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. We've got Bogdanovich. Medu is out there with Zeller. Then it's Sam Merrill. And it's McLaughlin in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. McLaughlin, the pass to Zeller. To the wing right side. Merrill with the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Good on the three-point shot.
Bogdanovich clearly a problem from deep.
And so it's Boston with it. Here's Hauser. Count that one. Hauser's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
McLaughlin, the pass to Zeller. Right wing. Pass to Merrill. 6 to shoot. Zeller, a screen on Holiday. Merrill can't hit.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
The fader. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Yeah, well, that's a veteran move by Holiday. Take what they give you.
Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Tyler. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. From deep, Booker pulls it in. Booker's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Miller, takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
The Celtics have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Man, we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks?
Yeah,
payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof, but look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
Hauser the pass to Tyler. Now, here is Miller. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from 3, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
Here's McLaughlin. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Here's Tyler. Good. And Miller gets the assist. And that's now 30 points for Smooth.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Here's Medu. Booker pulls it in.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Celtics.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And so checking out the record for these guys, tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Smooth.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
To the middle, here's Medu. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on.
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Here's Bogdanovich. Booker pulls it in. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Celtics. Pass to Hauser. Celtics passing it around. Here's Tyler. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. That's 36 points for Smooth. Here's McLaughlin. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Way to bring the effort tonight.
They talk the talk, but you walk the walk. These Hoosiers think they know ball, but you'll show them.
I'm just hoping to get through this game as quickly as possible. It's
Oh, yeah?
my least favorite assignment of the season.
You hate those guys?
Not particularly, but it's their PR director that I hate.
What's up? Is that a professional rivalry sort of thing or what?
No. We used to date.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, girl, you know I got you.
That's nice. Thanks, MP. But don't do anything you wouldn't normally do. I don't want to be the reason you play out of character.
Don't worry about it. I got this. And this time it's personal.
MP, you're about to go off.
And out on the floor, shaking off the pregame jitters, these guys getting all set for tip-off. Welcome and thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports as we get ready to go with our Saturday night presentation. In this game, we'll see the Boston Celtics going up against the Indiana Pacers at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. And as teams are grinding through their schedules, let's see how it's going out east. You take a look at the Celtics. They've been enjoying a truly spectacular run this season, sitting on top of the mountain in the first-place spot. And, of course, the Pacers far behind in the standings.
Well, for the Celtics, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Smooth in at the point. And for Indiana, Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. And it's McConnell in at the point guard position. And in the front end of the back-to-back, what's important?
Well, B.A., most coaches treat this one like a regular game. Try to win. Don't worry about minutes. Tomorrow, they may adjust the rotations a bit.
And we've heard from MP himself how much a rivalry game means to him. He knows the history of this franchise as well as any of the diehard fans.
I just love MP's competitiveness. Some people feel like rivalries aren't as important anymore, but he's gone the other route. He's looking to motivate his teammates any way he can. And that's why he's declared war on the opponents they have the most history with.
And let's check in with Allie. She's got the latest on MP.
Hey, Brian, as we know, a rivalry game tonight, and MP knows this one means a little more. I asked him about it, and he said it's a special matchup. You can feel it. Everyone from the front office to the PR guys to the coaching staff to the players, everybody's hyper-focused on getting this win. And then he added, and don't forget about our great fans, we know you guys want this one. This W is for you.
Yeah, good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mathurin's got 5 points.
Yeah, the defense making it too easy for Mathurin. You got to push him farther back.
And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Now here's Siakam. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Tatum can't hit.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Mathurin. Smooth grabs the miss.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
A nice shot by Tatum.
And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
McConnell passes to Mathurin. Siakam with it. His last outing, we saw him score 22. White with a steal. Here's Tyler. Soft touch off the glass.
Get it out ahead on the break. That's what you want to do, and he delivered with that pass.
Siakam in the post. Pounded by Tatum. Siakam, no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Smooth, the pass to Porzingis. And he gets the bucket.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Indiana making a switch here. Brooks is checked in. Miller's checked in for Boston. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Bennedict Mathurin.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games, looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. And Indiana misses again. Celtics lead by 11. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Smooth in their last game against the Mavericks was tremendous. He had 36 points, and he made a lot of shrewd decisions with the ball, which led to a hefty assist total for him. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Now here's Nembhard in his last outing with 12 points. And, yep, it's good.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
The Celtics have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Miller, the pass to Smooth. Now Tatum from behind the arc. Nails it from 3. Tatum's got 12.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Inside, Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Okay, Miles. Getting aggressive and jamming it in.
Celtics lead by 12. Tatum passes to Smooth. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
The Pacers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Outside Mathurin. And here's Siakam for 3. Porzingis grabs the board.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Pass to Siakam. With 1 on the clock. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Boston Celtics. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting.
And here's Indiana now. 11-point game. Shot from 12. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Here's White. Oh, send it home, Derek White.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And RJ, looking back at the in-game flopping penalties introduced last season, how do you think they worked?
Well, I didn't see many that were actually called, but as they say, it's always good to have a rule implemented in case you need it, or so I'm told.
And how about Jaylen Brown, Richard? Named to his first All-NBA team in 2023. A very important piece to him.
NBA, what timing. It made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax. At the time, it was the largest contract in NBA history. And how did he follow it up? He won the Larry Bird Award as the best player in the Eastern Conference playoffs.
And that one misses.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
The Celtics making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. Second free throw, no good.
Every team in this league wants a Jaylen Brown, a tremendous two-way wing, and boy, Brown can put up giant offensive numbers.
Outside Mathurin. Collins with a screen on Brown. For three, Mathurin. Another miss. He's 2 for 4. Celtics lead by 11. Here's Tyler. Three-pointer, no good. For Indiana, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Outside Mathurin. Shot clock at 5. Indiana needs to get a shot off. That one falls. McConnell's got his second basket of the night.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
And Boston calls time here. This their first chance to take a look at Indiana this season.
This is a team they faced and overcame in last year's playoffs.
Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana. Dylan Brooks comes in for Nembhard. And the Celtics also making a change. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Brown. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Smooth. Deflected! And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Clock at 4. Gets the 3 to fall. Tyler's got 9.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. McConnell outside. From the elbow, Hauser grabs the board.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Miller, and he converts the layup. And the Celtics lead by 16.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
McConnell passes to Siakam. Mathurin with the ball. And there's a pick. To the middle. Here's McConnell. That one's off. Still out of sync. Celtics lead by 16. Here's Tyler. Offline with a three.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Outside for Brooks. This one for three. Offensive rebound. Walker finds McConnell. Drops in the three. He's got 7. Here's Tyler. 9 points in the game. Here's Miller. And he comes up with a bucket.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And so it's Boston up 15 points as this quarter concludes. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We'll be right back.
We'll get to the first half action in just a second, but first, let's take a look at where teams are sitting in the power rankings.
Checking out Boston. They're in that #1 spot for a reason. Playing well as a team, making it look easy. Definitely the team to beat right now, guys.
Going to take a lot to knock them out that top spot. Until then, this is their league.
And moving on now to that first half, tough sledding so far for the Pacers.
The big reason they're getting washed out, it's been raining threes.
But they didn't know this was coming? They didn't watch the film? Read the scouting report? Come on, man.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Here's McConnell. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's McConnell in at point guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Turner, no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And when Porzingis can be a third option on a team, he is deadly and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis as the guy or as a second option. But when he has elite teammates around him, he really flourishes.
Outside Mathurin. Siakam outside. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Here's Tyler. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
McConnell passes to Siakam. Back to McConnell. Pass to Nembhard. Now here's Siakam. 6 on the shot clock. Boston with a rebound. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Tatum. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. To the left side wing. Nembhard outside. Outside Mathurin. Turner, a screen on White. To 3, Mathurin. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Tatum, good.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Siakam. Shoots over Tatum. And Indiana misses again.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Here's White. Indiana with a rebound. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Outside Mathurin. Lets it go from deep. Boston pulls it in. Porzingis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Boston leading by 22. Pass to Tatum. Shoots over Siakam. And that's good from 17 feet. Tatum's got 20.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. You look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
B.A., I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning.
Dillon Brooks checked in for Indiana. And the Celtics also making a change. Miller's checked in. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. On the wing, Nembhard. To in the cold spell. Yeah, that one's good. Nembhard's got 6. 1:51 left in the third. Boston leading by 22. To the inside. Here's Tyler. He's guarded by Nembhard. Tatum from long range. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Brooks, the pass to Siakam.
I got yours.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. And while we have a moment, let's see some of the contenders for this year's three-point contest. Some of the players who have a shot to make the final cut.
Hey, not a bad list of shooters at all. And really, with how many threes we see in NBA games these days, some of these games have become three-point contests.
He's in third in voting. It looks like he's going to earn a spot in the three-point contest.
And he's going to be dangerous. 100% he could win it in what should be an absolutely loaded field.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest.
Nembhard, the pass to Turner.
Hey, watch him.
For 3, Mathurin buries it from 3. Give him 8 points now.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Tatum from long range. And again, Boston with the triple.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Indiana has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Back to Nembhard. From the arc. Knocks down the long J. Nembhard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Back to Siakam. Over Tatum. And it's Indiana scoring again.
Using focus and balance to convert jumpers. Wow. Siakam has really improved his shooting.
The kick to Tatum. Beyond the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Tatum's got 18 points in just the second half.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. It's the Celtics opening up a huge gap. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Boston, we've got Drew Holiday, and it's Hauser in at the 4. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Brooks outside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, B.A. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
And Brooks drops them both.
You have to respect Brooks' approach to the game. He's always looking for little ways to improve and wants every year to be his best.
Here's Holiday. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. That'll shoot 2. Benedict Mathurin picks one up.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
McConnell passes to Walker.
I mean, you just have to deny Walker getting the ball in deep because he's way too strong to get off his spot without fouling.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Walker.
You know, between his skills, his motor, and his physical ability, Walker came into the league more ready for the NBA than most first-year guys.
Miller left side. Three-pointer Holiday sends it home from three-point land.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Now here's McConnell. Not a lot of room. Now, we don't pick favorites, Richard, but did you have a favorite road city?
Well, it depends on when you ask me, B.A. I love New York. That's my favorite city. I was born in L.A., but there's nothing like going home to Phoenix, Arizona, where I grew up.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Miller, the pass to Smooth. Back to Miller. Here's Tyler. From downtown, and the Celtics another 3.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. And here's Mathurin. Collins with a screen on Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Mathurin missing.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Here's Tyler. Collins defending. Pass to Smooth. The 3. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Walker, a screen on Holiday. And it's Mathurin missing. Boston on offense. They're on a 13-4 run. Miller outside. Launches it. And again, Boston with the triple.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
McConnell passes to Collins. Bell grabs the miss.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
McConnell passes to Collins. Back to McConnell. Smooth grabs the miss. Tyler's got 4 rebounds now.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Celtics.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And give them credit for what'll be their 38th win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jason Tatum.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt. Let's hope he's okay.
Oh, man, that's tough. You just never like to see this in sports.
Yeah, you just hope it's nothing serious and that he's able to get back on the court as soon as possible.
And Boston with some changes. Booker, he's checked in for Bell. Kane comes in for Hauser. And LeVert subbed in for Miller. The Pacers shooting just 35% from the floor. On the wing, Brooks. Over LeVert. And it's Brooks missing. And here's Boston. They're on an 18-4 run. Here's Tyler. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Pass to Turner. Booker with the defensive effort. Here's Tyler. He's guarded by Nembhard. Tyler with the bucket.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Nembhard, good. 23 seconds left in the fourth. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort. And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
So we see the Celtics taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
Good game, MP. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Thanks so much, MP. I needed this one bad.
Another day, another win. Good work.